Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to NBA 2K23. Today we are back with Friday content reaction. My thoughts, my opinions, my views, my dreams. And, well, at the end, we always recap and kind of see where we're at in the mode. If we're on an upscale or if things are still in the dark and dirty dungeon. Taking a look at this set, we are in the finals. We are our home stretch of NBA games, which means they need to go out with a bang, or at least a bang in some of the cards at least. Not all of them can be winners, but the set might be. What are we talking about? Glorious! Coming tomorrow. There are glorious things about this, but we need to take a look at everything as a whole. We'll give it a rating, and we'll see what we got here. Now, again, there are no more Galaxy Opals. We are strictly to Dark Matters, which is kind of crazy because we're already in June. Like, I feel like we would have been here earlier, like early May, but they kind of slowed things down there for a second. But taking a look, let's go. We went right to left last week, or no, we didn't. We were supposed to, but we had technical difficulties. So let's go right to left this week, and then we can switch back. So starting off, Josh Smith, power forward, small forward. I like Josh Smith, but at this stage of the game, 6'9", it's like the bare minimum. Like, you got to be 6'9" now. And even then, I feel like it's undersized. I feel like he'll be one of the cheaper Dark Matters, probably an 8K card. Same with Chris Middleton, 6'6" gang. Might have a decent jump shot, but again, just too many better cards at this stage of the game. But this one right here, Lauri Markkanen, a new 7-footer for small forward has emerged. This should be a very good card. One of the best cards, if not the best card, out of the Dark Matter normal cards that you can get. So keep your eyes on Lauri Markkanen. Will be a fire card. I've liked this card all year. Now that he can play the small forward, I think he actually could all year, a lot of it. But this is the best card he's got. Should be very, very good. Taking a look at Brandon Ingram, kind of falls in that same category as Chris Middleton. Just 6'6" gang, and there's just so many of them that you... What makes these two special? I don't know. Unless they beef them up or do something crazy with them, they're going to be like 7 5K Dark Matters. John Stockton is hilarious because he's insanely small. I mean, this card would have been fun maybe, I don't know, at the start of the year. They should really give us like Dark Matter mini guards at the start of the year, because I feel like that's the only time they'd be usable. At this stage of the game, what's the point? OG Anunoby's shooting guard. I don't know his height off the top of my head. I can take a look, I guess. OG. God, they make me put in the period. Of course they do. OG Anunoby. How tall is he? 6'7", so 6'7" too. That could be pretty good. At least usable. I mean, he's not unusable, so it's not too bad. We'll take that. 6'7". Keep an eye out on him. I mean, he's not oversized by any means, but it's usable. Taking a look at this next one, Blake Griffin, 6'10". Can't be better than that Shawn Kemp, man. Unless they totally change his release. He's about the same as Shawn Kemp, just in a redhead, lighter skin version. Different number than Shawn Kemp. It's just another archetype of Shawn Kemp. If you have Shawn Kemp, you have this Blake Griffin card already. What else we got? Oh, Andre Karolinko at the 2. This is going to be a nice one, folks. This is going to be better than the Invincible LeBron, in my opinion. As far as playability, it's going to have the better shot, better dribble animations, in my opinion. So, yeah, Andre Karolinko is going to be a beast. He might even be over a buy now. So, I could definitely see him fetching like a 140, 160K price tag just because of how good that card is as a small forward. I mean, I still use him as a small forward. Now that he's going to the shooting guard, very, very nice. That might be a pickup for old me off the bench. Still can't get rid of Tim Thomas, but he'd be a nice second place finisher. And Jeremy Lin, again, 6'3" at this stage of the game. He might even be 6'4", I don't know. But again, I don't care because at this stage of the game, no one's gonna use him. So again, I really think next year they need to try and release these Dark Matter smaller guards sooner than later, because even as we get taller guards, I mean, they're just not usable at any stage of the year other than the start of the year, in my opinion. So maybe they can look into that next year and releasing Dark Matter sooner, but only for these 6'3" cards so they at least get some type of playability, because at this stage, what are we doing? Moving on to the Invincibles. This is going to be interesting, folks. This is where I put 2K to the test. We have 4 really amazing cards here, and I don't know that they do the option pack. I would be very shocked if they I don't know if they do. I don't know if that was kind of a trial run like they did before, if that's just kind of where we're at moving forward. If it is, you're going to have a hard time with this one. Let's start with Larry Legend. Yeah, if they update his shot, obviously, people have been whining about it all year since the collector reward, or forget how you got him, but I think it was for doing all the lock-ins, right, for the trophy cases or something like that to that extent. People have been whining about his jump shot all year. Well, this is going to be that updated jump shot, and I don't know, he's just a little undersized, but I would have loved to seen this card at the 2. Would have loved to seen it. How are you going to make Kirilenko the 2 and not this Larry Bird? It will be the cheapest out of the 4 that we talk about, in my opinion. Moving on, Mamba. Oh, man. You better hope they do an option pack tomorrow. Very curious to see if they can. If they give one tomorrow, then they're going to be doing it the rest of the year. If they don't, then we kind of see what we've seen that movie before, and thou giveth shall taketh away, if you will. But Kobe's going to have an updated jump shot. He's going to be one of the best point guards in the game. I was taught we don't really have a lot of good point guard options, if you think about it. We really don't. Not at least size-wise. They're really holding off on sized point guards. Like, we have Magic. The only way you can have, like, a decent oversized point guard is, I mean, Ben Simmons' shot is too slow. Is really getting a great Jokic with, like, all the badges and bells and whistles, and that's not going to be a cheap card. So Kobe Bryant's going to be up there as one of the best point guards in the game for sure. I'm curious to see what release they give him, see what kind of size-ups they give him. So Kobe Bryant probably going to be the most popular card tomorrow, along with MJ. Dude, I tried his championship card, hero card, because it's finally come down at a reasonable price, and I never got to see what that release they were talking about was. So that release was ass. You had to hold it a little too long, and, well, this is probably going to be the Jordan. That is just amazing. Again, I don't see us getting endgame cards with how good these Invincible cards would be, but very curious to see if that happens. Probably will. They still got to make money throughout the course of the summer season, so I could see it, but curious to see if they update Michael Jordan from that bum-ass champion or hero version. Because the hero release, while good, you had to hold it just a split second longer than you wanted to. And that's why you don't see a lot of Michael Jordan out there on the court, if at all. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is going to be one of the best 2s in the game, right up there with Shaq. Curious to see if they change his jump shot like Shaq. They did Shaq the old solid, and updating his jump shot. Is this the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar that gets that same treatment? I'd like to think so. But at the end of the day, if you had to pick out of these 4, I'd probably pick, I mean, if it were me, I'd probably pick the taller person. Like, who's got the biggest lifespan? Do you think that's going to be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Personally, I think he'll be one of the best 4s in the game. And, well, like I said, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, while they are great names, great cards, you know we're going to be getting bigger, better point guards, and they're means to an end. But unless you're a big Laker fan or a big Michael Jordan card, I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is really the pick here. Bigs over smalls is really where we're at this stage in the game. But, like I said, that's just my opinion. Do what you want. I definitely see Larry Bird probably being the least picked if they give you an option pack and the cheapest out of these 4. But a nice set. A lot of, at least usability, more usability out of this set than past. So, not much out of the Dark Matters. I mean, at least you get Kirilenko, Blake, and OG, and Laurie. The rest are really going to be just troll cards for you guys and quick MT. So, very, on a 1 to 10, probably give this a solid 9. We're at about a 9 here. I like this. Like this a lot. Maybe a 9.5. It's not quite a 10 for me. I would have liked to, if we get more usable Dark Matters as far as making a squad, then probably, we could have got to a 10. But this is about as close as to a 10 as you're going to get as far as, Invincibles plus the Dark Matter. So, very, very nice. As far as where we're at in the MyTeam community, I didn't get to talk about this in the last video. We are losing Shake and Bake. He's on a new journey and fallen hero. Man, it just seems like we are losing a lot of the OG MyTeamers. I might be next. You never know. I can only do this so long myself. It's not like I'm hurting for money, and that's why I never did this for money anyways. This was always just a side hustle for me. I was never been a full-time YouTuber, so never been an option for me anyways. I still work and do all that stuff, but it's sad to see Shake. I know it's people that this is their dream and moving forward and trying to be a full-time thing all the time. It's hard, man. It's just hard. YouTube's so congested, and you really just have to be there all the time. I see DBG talking about retirement here and there. There was Gento that was struggling there for a while. It looks like things are actually picking up for him, so good looking out to him. Yeah, just crazy to kind of see where we were as a community back when this mode started to where we're at now. Just sad, man. It's sad to see the change, but change is good too sometimes. But, you know, some of the OGs and the legends of my team community, my heart goes out to Shake and all the other creators that are trying to make it, man. It's not easy. It's not easy, man. If it was, everybody'd be doing it. And it's just not as easy as everyone seems to think it is. So, as far as the community standpoint, I think we're good. I mean, no negativity at all. 2K is actually in a great spot right now as far as the game's on sale, so we got new users coming in. They've been doing the option pack, what people have been a fan of. Let's see if they do that tomorrow. If they take that away tomorrow, you're going to hear they're going to be right back where they started from as far as being in the freaking shitter, in the doghouse, as far as with the community. But I think they keep it. You know, I think they're on nice momentum right now. They finally are winning the community back, and, you know, I'm on board. They've toned down on the bans, or at least it seems like they have. And if you still need MT, my God, it is at... Hey guys, looking for cheap and safe MT? Go and check out u7buy.com. A6K is rebranded with u7buy.com. They're safe, reliable, and you can now get these cards as fast as humanly possible. Make sure you visit my link in the description below. And if you don't use the link, I don't get the credit, so make sure you click the link. u7buy.com. Go get the cards you really want. It is at dead season prices at a 2 flat. Remember, A6K did change to u7buy.com. Make sure you use my link in the description below. That's how I get the credit. Make sure you use the link. You got to use the link, my God, or I'm next. Just kidding. But yeah, it's just, you know, we're in a nice spot right now. It's mellow, it's calm. What is it, the calm before the storm? My God, I hope not, but I don't think so. I think 2K is kind of chillaxing. I think we're just kind of moving into dead season. Seems like we're getting some announcements for Madden. That's around the corner here. And yeah, I'm just kind of happy. I'm content is probably the best word where I'm at. And, you know, got some good gameplays coming out this weekend. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave the video a thumbs up. Lets me know you enjoy the videos. Lets me know that you care, and it helps the channel out. Help me out for free 99. It just takes a 0.2 of your time to click that little button, and it helps me tremendously. I love you all. I'll see you on the next one, Richie Nation. Party on.